YouTube. This is BtheRiderPa, and I'm at my favorite Harley dealership, Valley Harley Davidson. And today, I'm going to ride me one of them. You ever see a monkey in a football? Well, that's me. I'm going to try out that Sportster 1200. And while I'm here, guess who I run into? Road Glide Andy, who's going to drive a 2021 Crimson Road Glide Limited, because you know he's not going to buy a new bike. No, not going to happen. Anyways, we're going to test ride together and see what we come up with here. Give you my opinion, because I've never ever rode a Sportster. Never have I took a Sportster for a ride. So this will be a totally new event for me. And I'll let you know how it is. You know, a monkey in a football, like I said, I'm a big dude. I run 240 and 5'11", about 6 foot tall, with boots on. And yeah, this is a whole new thing for me. So we're gonna put the helmet on and get her going.
Recording.
Alrighty, this is a 1200 custom, I guess. And they're nice little bikes. Good starter bike. It's a 1200, so it's going to have some pickup, I guess. Like I said, something I really don't ever ride. I've never ridden one that I can think of. They did update this one. It's got a toe heel shifter there, which is no heel shifter, and it's got floorboards on it. And we're going to give it a shot. And Road Glide Andy is getting ready to take that thing. He's going to follow me. So I imagine you'll be seeing a video with me in it on this thing. So it is what it is. None of that fancy stuff. We just got a little tank, a little bike. How, I don't even know to turn the key on. There's the key. Yes, they got a little few miles on it. Gotta turn the key. Oh, there we go. And like I said, I've never ridden one. Missing that big engine sound. I'll fix my mirrors up a little bit. Like he said, it just feels little to me. Oh, that's going to feel funny shifting. Oh, my knees feel like they're in my chest. I'm going to go around the parking lot. They said they got some pick up and go for a little bike, but for a guy who rides a big bike, this is just, woo. Like used to where the pedals are. Get some wind in your face, that's for sure. Alrighty, like I said, you're used to that big thing in front of me, and there's just some little bars there now. Slipping in the seat a little bit. Like I said, it feels like my knees are in my chest because I'm such a big man on a little football. But anyways, whoa, yeah, them pegs sitting out like that makes it feel kind of wide. Definitely a different feeling there. Gotta remember to put my feet out a little bit wider for this. Like I said, this thing only got 1,500 miles on it, so they didn't ride it very much at all anyhow. They do have one up here right now that has a recluse clutch on it. That means you don't have to shift. If you look them up on recluse clutches, they make it so if you have hand problems or problems with the clutches or anything issues like that, you can not shift. You don't have to pull a clutch in, and you can just shift the bike, it'll go. Yeah, buddy. I got some wind now. Little sucker takes right off. Definitely a little windier than what I'm used to. That's for sure. But hey, they're a great little bike. if you're looking for a little one, like I said, for a big guy, well, I used to tell big guys when they showed up with on little bikes, I said, dude, you need a bigger bike. The simple fact is that a bigger bike's actually easier to ride. These are more nimble, but for like the kind of riding I do and the style of riding, it's just not real. I'm not really into it. I'm used to stretching back and stuff. This got me all bunched up like a football. It's just, like I said, a monkey in a football every time I see a Sportster. But it's something I never ever rode. And I thought, well, shoot, why not go out for a test ride today? And we'll see what we get on the Sportster. I don't even know what year this is. It's probably like a year old, maybe a 2019. They pick right up. Like I said, I'm not even in 6th gear. I think I'm running like 4th, and it's a light bike. You know, there's not much to it. It's all motor. When you got all motor, this is what you get. A lot of pick up and go. And it does it at low RPM. It's got a little vibration to it. Its handling potholes actually pretty good for the suspension that's on it. It's for as light as it is, it's going to sail over potholes. So that's just part of that. Handling in turns and stuff, it's a light bike. They do good in turns and curves. We're going to go down this twisty road down here for a few miles, for a mile or two, and see how it goes. Got to find that shifter. That's a pain in the butt. The controls are a little bit smaller. They're in the same location, but they're just a little off there. You know, clutch is a little different than what it was. I'm not used to a toe shifter. I got my big toe hill shifter usually. Works out pretty good. You know, this little back road here, it's got some twists and turns in. See how she feels in the curves. Like if you were scooting around town, little trips, I mean, it'd be great if I could put a backrest on. No wonder I see everybody gets forward controls, because you got to have them on this. There's just no way I can sit like this, I think, for 12 hours of riding or 10 hours of riding. Like I said, it wouldn't be bad on the short ride, but on the long ride, nah, not me. It's a pretty little ride down through this country road. A little chilly. Gonna get back before the rain starts. So hey, it's a Sportster. What can I say? If you're looking for a bike to start, and you're afraid to jump to the bigger bike or the cost, hey, a 1200 or an 883 is fine. But for most part, I see people. You have to watch Harley. What they do sometimes is they do a buyback program. So if they'll say that once in a while they'll say you buy our Harley at its cost and get its full value. So what you got to do is whenever they do that, that's when you want to do that. You'll buy the Harley at its cost or the value, and they'll reimburse you the full value of the bike if you upgrade within a certain amount of time, usually a year. That way you can get used to riding a bike and get over your anxieties or your misconceptions without putting in $20,000 into a street glide or anything like that. Now, these ones we're going to go that way. Whenever you're done, you say you don't like, say, oh well, I want to get in a bike and you want to jump to a bigger bike, you can. It just makes it that much easier. But you got to watch for that program. That they don't do it for everyone, and they don't do it all the time. You have to be on that program for that to work. So you need to watch for that if you want to get a Sportster or something like that and start out riding. That's one thing to check out. Anyways, we're going to do a little U-ey here. The low speed on a Sportster is ooh, 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 ooh. It's easy to turn, that's for sure. A low speed turn, pretty easy. Man, I tell you what, my hand's vibrating. I'm an old dude, so I got padded in my glove, which is all worn out. That vibration just is I can feel it in my hands. My big bike doesn't do that, but this is, like I said, this is a 1200 on a small frame, so you're going to get more engine vibration. What was I saying? Oh, about the trade-in program. So that's an option to watch for, to maybe work out. You want to get into biking, or you can just look for a used one. Always lots of used bikes. A lot of people get them bikes for a year and trade them in. There you go. Anyways, it handles nice in these turns. It's light. Give me a few hours of riding it, and I'd be far more comfortable with it. It does, the front end feels squirrely to me because I'm used to a bigger bike and it's so little comparatively to me. But the pickup and take off, man, it shoots right off, boy. Yeah, you want some horsepower. That's a 1200 Sportster. That's why I don't understand why people buy 883s. But like I said, everybody's anxiety and confidence levels are different, and you have to deal with that. It's a nice little bike to start out on. I wonder how Road Glide Andy is. He's keeping up, so I'm not riding that fast for him. And I'm riding a little bike, but I'm not used to it. I'm not laying into it either. I could be a lot worse than what I am. Nice little demos. They're doing a demo thing today. Take a bike for a ride. Hey, I love going out and just demoing some bikes. Like I said, I just never demoed one, so I had to take one out for a ride. I'm like, hey, it's a good day to do this. I had to come down and do some shopping. Miles come down, take a bike for a ride, and share my opinions on the little Sportster, because like I said, I've never ever ridden one. And if you're a big guy, like I said, it makes it really hard. You're gonna want them forward controls. You're gonna want to if you don't like the wind, yeah, that little windshield ain't doing nothing. It ain't worth all that. We're gonna go some rough road now. There's little potholes to this area because of big tractor trailers. It's not bad. He said for as light as it is, it takes the potholes well. The little turn signal indicator and stuff, they're all, I don't would say they're difficult to see, but like I said, I'm not used to it, so they're just little. I've never ridden a small bike, other than I rode a Honda 1100 and a VLX 600, and I've been on dressers since. So I've never ridden a small bike with just a speedometer. It's always had everything else. So. But it works good. Like I said, they're a great little bike to start out with. If they're a smaller person, definitely a little easier to deal with. But like I said, the vibration in the handlebars, I can feel that in my hands. It's cool as cool. But anyways, it's starting to cloud up again, so the rain will be coming back through again. It's supposed to rain off and off today, so kind of killed it. We had a big ride today for one or two different things, but the weather kind of canceled a lot of that, so we're not doing that. We're gonna go get blood at a local Harley shop, blood drive, a different one. We're gonna go there and get blood there. So go get some coffee at one of my favorite veterans owned businesses, and get some iced coffee up there after that. And I'm gonna go home and do some video editing, because I got a lot of video to edit. I got a lot of video. I don't know when I'll drop this one, but it won't be long out. But hey, nice little ride, nice little bike, good starter bike. Comes with a few little options here. You got the windshield on it and stuff. It's nice. Well, what do you think? What do you think?
Same bike.
Same bike, huh?
Same bike.
Does this look like a man in a football? A monkey in a football?
You look like a flea on an elephant on a flea.
An elephant on a flea. Alrighty then. There you go. I'm an elephant on a flea. I'm sure if you watch Randy Road Glide's videos, you're going to see me. And he's going to be back there making all kind of jokes about the flea and the elephant. That's for sure. Well, that's a nice little starter bike. Hey, that'd be a nice thing to do. Like I said, forward controls, crash bar, a definite must. Those big pads are nice, but for toe hill shifting, that would not be a real good thing there. But hey, that's a 1200 Sportster. Now I can't wait till the new one comes out because I'll demo that one and see what the difference is between the two. Thanks for watching. This is BtheRiderPa, and I'm out.